3, 2, 1.
Come.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I did good that time. Shut up.
Wow, we're judging hand claps now. All right.
You were.
I'm a thinker. New toys, I'm a tinker with it. Turn the knob right there. Keep turning that up, just a little bit, not slow.
No more touching buttons. You're gonna ruin the whole stream right now, bro.
Firstly, I know you're tired because you said stream and we're not even streaming.
Dang, you're gonna mess up the whole recording.
Okay, there we go. That's better.
It's late. I'm tired.
It's really not. It's usually actually.
It's very late.
My watch is
me.
dead, so I can't even look at it. At least I can actually do like instead of the skin 30. If it was like, oh, it's actually, and there's no watch.
I used to hate that people would pull their sleeve up. Let me tell you,
how time is it?
Actually, I don't know.
People do that shit. And act like, oh, you get a time? Like, yo, I know to say what time it is. You don't get from your fake wrist. You have nothing on your arm.
Fake watch.
Yeah.
Your invisible watch.
Hey, dog. What's on your wrist? You got eczema right there? Not a time.
You need some lotion?
What's good? What's great? It's the branches from the 518. We are back with another episode. I don't know why I keep coming for that now, but you know, just coming for our consistency. Consistency. You know that C word.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to say it correctly. What a week, huh?
What a week.
Because I don't know what the hell is going on in the week right now.
Let me say, this was one week that I wish we would have started where we pod on Mondays.
Yeah, or went back to our original recording of the recording on Sunday nights.
We could have been like the first one out here.
No, they were on it first thing. You seen the YouTube
podcast?
Yeah, we probably went a little first ahead of line because every episode of any pod I listened to was about what was it? The Grammys, what was it? The Razzies Award.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what award show it was.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
the one nobody watches clearly.
Yeah. Oh, the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one we boycotted.
You know what's funny?
Years
and
back.
his name was Oscar in the movie Shark Tale. What kind of shit is that?
All right, we're not going for that. Oh, so funny fact before I hit this button now. I was about to pop up a surprise. Even though you already called this our new little
okay.
Another additional to this episode, even though it's going to be more add on a visual wise.
Go on. Where are we going with this? Go ahead. What were we saying?
The segue song.
No, you were gonna. Oh, I thought you were saying something before the segue song.
Oh no, because you started wandering off about Shark Tale and Will Smith's name.
I just had an epiphany right now, and I had to say it out loud.
What's the epiphany on it?
I just realized, I just put two and two together.
All right, you know what?
In case you needed to know, that's Ryan. He did his own vocals.
First of all, you didn't know that
in the studio right here.
Like
as soon as you played it, I was like, "Is that you?" You're like, well, yeah.
Nah,
and then he played me all the single vocals, and I was like, you have to play all those singly. You can't play them layered like that.
I'm not playing them one by one.
I need you to play them one by one because it's hilarious.
It's going down on here. Branch binging. Let's get on to that. All right. Now facing here.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to like nudge me because that's what I'm going to listen for.
Yeah. No, it's bad now. I should have tweaked that a little bit so it's more spiky. So we didn't really, after Sunday, it was hard to try to figure out what we watched. We felt we got neuralized. That,
but like I be getting. Oh, we're talking about Sunday. I thought you were talking about. Am I here right now? Jesus.
Yo, I know you tired, bro.
I'm having one of those like out of body experiences where am I sitting next to you? I'm so tired.
You started fading away. Look up just now. We're on branch binging. We're talking about the shows we watch.
I know. Well, I was getting ready to talk about Bad Boys, and you were talking about the Oscars. I was like, oh, I am not. My timing is awful.
I mean, we can talk about Bad Boys Club because the Bad Boys Club episode 2 pretty much was a continuation of more fights.
Yeah. But it's also hard because like it's hard to like go episode by episode, which is why I think that when we branch binge, like we like to watch things that already are out because then you're able to like really give your opinion of something. It's hard to do it. Yeah. It's hard to do it episode by episode without literally spoiling it for you.
True. So I mean, yeah, we actually went to that 8 episodes are done of that joint because it's like 8, 9 episodes.
I don't even think they're gonna make it 8 episodes.
Yeah.
They already fought on the first one, and now the
second
one.
What do you mean? This is like a Bad Girls Club.
It just continued, but now it's not Natalie's show, so she won't be there. At least probably she'll be on the next episode. It's fine, but it's not her show. It's not her show. You don't have to worry about it. Oh my god, what was she into that I was watching and I was like, holy hell.
I'm not sure.
She was in what? She's on.
You be on Zeus
She's
Network
on freaking
now.
One More Chance now too.
Why?
Okay. She's on the second season.
So that's what you've been watching.
That's what I've been watching.
Because
you started it.
Yeah, because it's always hilarious watching those type of shows when they give the nicknames.
So Ryan put me onto One More Chance. Is it One More Chance? Yeah, it's One More Chance. It used to be One Chance, right?
No, I think it was Stallionaire or something like that.
No, it wasn't. It was something Chance.
Whatever.
It was Chance and Real. Anyway, whatever. Who cares? So I don't even know why I'm watching it. I think I'm watching it because there's always a little bit of drama, right? And I don't know. There's just some interesting things. Number one, I think I need to go back because they do have the audition episodes, and I need to know
how they have auditions on this one.
Yes, they show the.
I don't think I had on the first one.
They show how they picked the ladies,
the select few ladies.
Yeah.
The diverse selection
of
ladies.
This cast, I have never seen a cast so crazy. I was like, it's not you. Like, it's so easy to narrow it down to like the top 5. I was like, well.
Just seeing the intro alone and show the granny as one of the cast. Like, remember, I was like,
she's so cute though. She's like this little Dutch lady.
Well, I know she was from Dutch or something like
Netherlands. She's so cute. I don't, she might not be Dutch. I think she is Dutch. I don't know. Anyway, but she's just so cute. I mean, she went home. That was the episode I watched. Oh. She's so cute though. But I was like, honey, why are you here? Like, who told you that you should audition for this show? Like, who lied to you and told you that it was like this man,
a dating show,
this rich man who lives in a mansion? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
rich man.
Somebody lied to her and like told her a fairy tale of like her dream man.
This way a little more.
Anyway, but that is what I have been watching. And you know what? It's funny because every time I watch it, I literally say to myself, why am I watching this? Because I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. Because, like, some people on the show, like, piss me off, but not in a way that, like, I'll keep watching because, like, you're pissing me off. But, like, I literally have said to myself multiple times, I'm still watching this. Why am I still watching it? I don't like it. And you know what? You know what it also is, too? I can't stand... I cannot stand when women throw themselves at men. I honest to God cannot stand that.
Jeez.
I can't stand it because I can't stand it because you can tell when it's not authentic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell when it's like it's for something for her. It's not in any way, shape, or form to say like they care.
It's not in a form of intimacy.
No, it's not like it's not like you know the PDA you see and you like you know, it's not like that. Like, it's uncomfortable. It's honest to God, it's uncomfortable to watch all these women like go up to this man one after another and like make out with him. Like, I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable because like I know you don't give an ish about this man right now. Like, you don't care. You just want to get that hat and stay here a little bit longer. For your
one of them is a Instagram model. In the first season, she's an Instagram model, Yasmin Lopez. But you like just knowing that off a rip on the first season, like, oh yeah, you know she's there for the attention.
Well, why are you here? Like, I mean, and again, like. I find myself every time just saying,
why am I doing this?
Why am I still doing this to myself?
Because you want some ratchet shit to just talk about, like, what is going on? You want to get out of the real world.
At night though, right now what I'm watching, it really is interesting. Each week
watching Night Watch.
That's what I'm saying. I go from watching an episode of like 1 or 2 episodes of One More Chance, and then I'm like, okay, I can't handle this anymore, and then I put Night Watch on. So then I just watch them like, you know, rush to emergency scenes and bullet holes, and I just
and that you don't need no recap for that.
No, exactly. Like I'm just like I just like to be able to call it the shit. Like, this is what you're about to do next. These are all the things that you could possibly be walking into for trouble breathing.
That's nasty. I can't watch the show.
I love it.
See one part, she's like, somebody put her head through a windshield in a car. So I'm like, what?
Nope, what a bed. Windshield, bro. Yes.
Nah, not for me.
Yes.
So pretty much the 2 shows I've been watching. Damn, we got to find more to watch another show together. Besides Bad Boys of LA. Atlanta season 3. I've been watching. Episode 1 really threw me for a loop because they had like really none of the main characters in there.
What is even happening in that show now?
Right now they're in Amsterdam.
The country?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to rewatch episode 2. I know, absolutely. No, not New York.
Oh, okay.
No, I got to rewatch episode 2, but episode 1 threw me for a loop because I'm at work watching it, and my coworker pretty much spoiled it for me and said it's based on a true story about these 2 women who adopted pretty much a bunch of not adopted, but took in a bunch of foster kids.
They were fostering.
Bunch of black foster kids and everything.
But I think they had adopted some of them. Wasn't that what you said? Afterward?
Somewhat. But pretty much the episode is almost like it's a loose telling of that, but they have an alternate ending.
A what if story.
Yeah, a what if scenario. And then I got to go looking for the real story, and I found it on Discovery Plus, which is called Broken Hearts. And bro, like just watching the trailer alone, I'm like, yo, this shit is like gut wrenching because it shows a picture from 2014 where it shows a black kid hugging a cop.
You have to show that picture because everybody knows that picture and not everybody knows the story. Because as soon as you described the scene to me, I was like, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody...
I would not have then known that something awful then like transpired.
After that
picture. Right.
Because everybody probably seen a picture and was like, oh, I remember that, the black kid hugging a cop. It's like, oh, the cop, the hug that was needed around the world or some shit like that. America will find a headline and just find.
But it was something like that. Like it. But how crazy? Because even if you were to go back to where that picture was, right, in media and what the headline was, I guarantee it was something like that. And then to think about behind closed doors, all of this awful stuff was happening. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's literally one of that because they're sitting there smiling and everything in front of their Facebook page and everything. It's watch the trailer on YouTube. I try to edit it on here because YouTube is getting me with my damn content and everything, but I'll be doing my best. All right.
It is so listen, it is so depressing in the world right now. Like I can't this is why I can't watch the news. Like I can't, like, good God, everybody needs to just walk slow, okay?
Just walk
slow.
Just can we have another quarantine with their asses?
Seriously, I honestly think that some of us need to go back
quarantine,
inside.
Yo, we need to sit our asses inside and not do anything. Leave Russia alone. Leave Ukraine alone. Just sit still.
Everybody sit still.
But what was that show I was watching? Black Market with Michael K. Williams, the late Michael K. Williams.
Yes,
bro.
I didn't get to watch. I haven't even seen the previews for it.
Oh man, Black Market. It's on Hulu. The stories and schemes you see, like they almost give you almost pretty much like 70% of the scams. Like they show you how to use the dark web, not how to, but how people who actually use it and are getting by in the day-to-day with it, and it's interesting as hell. So
I'm always fascinated with the dark web, because everybody has like this it's like this mysteriousness, and so I envision that like everything is like
you see a horror movie where somebody's holding you hostage on the dark web, and then it's like, all right, I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, true, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Check those out though. And if you want a sleepy time movie, Mighty Cruise Ships.
That's actually pretty good though. But it makes me want to go on vacation. So.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't really know if that's helping then.
No. All right, so we head down to our first
topic. Down.
I'm gonna have to tweak that now. You call me out for that copyright.
I know.
Possibility.
Oh, sorry.
I'm tired of copyright strikes and
over it,
claims and shit. What?
Just talk over it.
Well, we tried to, but it's usually our segue song. So.
Well, keep talking.
I'll just with it.
Okay, you wanted to talk about more acronyms. That's what I'm going to call this.
Wow, is that what you put down?
Segue. No, I wanted to put cryptos because that's what you told me.
It is more acronyms because it is what I say, NFT, crypto, FOMO.
I was like, what is he saying to me?
So, pretty much NFT, crypto. I'm just getting tired of sticking.
What's an NFT?
NFT is
a new free transfer.
No.
A non-functional.
No, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing this. You're tired. You need to go to bed to this.
Okay. What is
it's a non-fungible token.
Fungible?
Token.
What's fungible?
Oh my gosh! Now I gotta pull it up now.
How do you spell fungible? It sounds like a disease.
Oh my gosh! Pretty much, it's
non-fungible.
Non-fungible token.
Fungible. Like not even fundable,
it's
but fungible.
Interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger that can be sold and traded. Types of NFT data may be associated with digital files, like JPEG.
I mean, I know what an NFT. Wait, is that what they're called?
NFT?
Yeah. Tag?
Yeah. No.
What are those tags called?
What tag? Yo, I cannot with you tonight,
okay,
bro.
What is fungible? But back to my question. What does the actual word fungible mean?
I don't know. That's the point, bro.
I don't know what that means. Like, if somebody said that to me, even if they said it out loud, like told me the acronym, that's the point. I would have been like, "What's fungible?"
I feel like somebody just
what does fungible mean?
decided to throw letters together.
Fungible.
And put it out there. Somebody need to get on this hot commodity
of goods contracted for without an individual specimen to be what?
Being specified, able to replace or replaced by another identical item, mutually interchangeable.
Then I got mad fungible stuff.
Okay, no, you don't.
I don't know.
So
it says interchangeable. So
but
change it out.
But crypto and NFT feel like a FOMO thing because when Bitcoin came out, everything missed the whole. Right,
everybody missed the boat. All of a sudden,
it went from like $12 and now it's $2,000. Now it's $47,000.
I still don't. Anything that I can't physically touch, I still don't quite understand.
Yeah. Yes.
If I can't hold the money in my hand, it's not real.
It's amazing how many people are against religion, but yet they're all for cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
Like I can't see God, so I don't believe him. But cryptocurrency, I can't see a Bitcoin.
I can't see that money,
but it's there.
But it's there because they told me it is.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
Okay.
You, this is America.
Don't get it twisted.
Why is it still stupid loud? First of all, I just think it's one of those FOMO fads. It's gonna be like one of the bubbles that we have in America between a lot of shit we have between like Beanie Babies.
Yes.
Let's like get it now because
I see, like LuLaRoe.
Yeah. Is it? Was that? That's what it was. Yeah.
That was a huge fad for a while.
Yeah,
and then it disappeared.
And everybody hopped on it because everybody was making it sound
but
trendy.
then it fell off. So I think that I agree.
And I'm just like I'm.
I don't think it's here to stay.
The fact that everybody's so hyped about buying a thumbnail of a picture. Like
why would I want to buy a picture that I can't hang? Like
it's a digital picture. I mean, it's like
so like I'm gonna just go print that on my computer
because people think that we're gonna be legit and download it to the metaverse and we're gonna be on servers and shit. I'm telling you, man. I will be
the one lone soldier then out here just roughing it.
Your Wreck-It Ralph shit.
Hell yeah,
E-boy. Where's that E-boy at?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I will be out here just toughing it out because someone
really like. I feel like we need to find a long logistic explaining of NFTs because you cannot sell me on telling me like I need to buy this JPEG on a computer, and I'm not send me that JPEG because I'm about to screenshot this bitch right now. Now I own it. Like, what do you tell me right now? I don't get it. Why are we so fascinated with buying art all of a sudden?
Not even
that
art.
has no
like,
real
it's
value.
Just
Exactly.
Pictures. Like, okay, well, I saw it with my eyes, so can I?
Because
can
someone
I make an NFT
will think
with
it's cool, and they'll buy it with their cryptocurrency.
You know what? You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember those? Do you remember those little
I can't with you being sleepy tonight.
I know. Do you remember those little, God, what were they called? We had them as we were kids, right? You could get them from like,
look at her hand. From
like, shut up. You could get them from like Disney, right? And then you would push the thing down. It was like a film
called
strip.
a viewfinder.
Is that what that was called?
A 3D viewfinder.
But remember they made them smaller then after that, and then it was just you could get like your picture in one, and when you looked at the little
why are you
viewfinder,
so hyped talking about this
I'm just saying
now,
that's
bro.
what it reminds me of. Like, so basically only you're going to be able to see your little NFT and nobody else is going to be able to.
Yeah, you can show it off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Those things?
Yeah, but
Viewmaster?
Yes, but then they made smaller ones. I remember because my family had one. We went to Disney and they took our picture and they put it in.
Little megaphone?
It was mad tiny.
I know what you're talking about.
Sorry, guys. I got sidetracked.
That
just made me think about that because that's exactly what I feel like this is. Like, this is just like
your own personal
right.
Keychain.
This is just like you having your own keychain. Like, okay, cool.
Hey, look at
nice, buddy.
Look at this real quick. Look at this.
That's what I'm saying.
That's me.
Do you see what I have?
Guess
how much that costs?
$10,000 in cryptocurrency. And people get so moist over here, like, oh, you spent that much on cryptocurrency. Oh, I wish.
You just turned so many people off because you used that word.
People get so wet when I hear somebody say. I realized what I said, and I got a little grossed out too myself. I'm like, why did I use that
you
word?
Like second guess, like why did I choose that?
I use? Actually, what did I say? No, my taste buds got real dry up when I said that. Moist. All right, but I feel like yo, just care about your money. Don't fall into the fad of
I just
this
like
crypto shit, man. We gotta know what FOMO
if you
is.
can't hold
Give
it,
it
like,
2 to 3 more years, and
of
FOMO.
NFTs?
No.
Oh, never mind.
2 to 3 more years, and FOMO is gonna be a real medical diagnosis.
Fuck out of here with that, bro.
ADD, and ADHD was just put in medical books. What, 1994?
It was the 80s. It was 84. We
Okay.
looked this up before.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I do remember. Yes. So I mean, like, it's literally like
Look at
a
me retaining
manufacturer.
information from Google.
Hey, we got another. Hey, we got that's a little callback right there. Speaking of callbacks, we got another callback later on. But yes, that is like scientists just all of a sudden figure this shit out, and they're like, hey, let's just write down some acronyms.
This sounds legit.
Yeah, it sounds believable.
I feel like
I might have it. Let me see that test. Pass me that test real quick.
Yeah, pass me the test you just made up.
Yeah.
Scantron form, please.
Me out real quick. Yo, I can't. It's amazing how much data and everything changes over time because they just changed something else. It's not really important, but it's about diabetic and aspirin. They just changed it after like 6 years. They changed.
What did they change, dude?
I just found out at work and everything. But people, pretty much my guys would take aspirin in the morning. But like after like 6 or 7 months ago, the experts changed it. Now they can't take aspirin anymore if you're diabetic. It's like, how does that shit change? If you on shit for like last 4 or 5 years, what just changed all of a sudden? You decided to like pull a file, start looking up it again.
I wonder what it does to diabetes, because if it's gone this long without being detected, then
I don't know. I'm rambling on that, but
I'm gonna look that up later.
FOMO, NFT, crypto, don't do it. Moving on. We're branching out. I'm really not used to that pause in between it now because it's just a quick.
I can't write.
I see how he was looking just now. All right, what's next on the list over there?
Somebody gets rich or dies trying. I'm just kidding. It says somebody gets rich.
That was
quick
connected to the cryptocurrency.
and young, dumb, and broke.
That was connected to the cryptocurrency.
Damn, you didn't tell me that.
It was. You spaced it out because you said it was too many words.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Yo, moving on.
Oh my god, yo, I'm so mad at you. Because I literally asked you to say it slower.
I mean,
why would I?
Because it was all connected once. Because I swear, so I was saying it. Because somebody's gonna get broke.
You give me too many. You give me too many things. I just need the topic. I don't want what you're gonna say to me. No more things,
bro. That was a whole topic. I was like, like our headline. You put NFT, crypto, and gambling, and then
my Atlanta
colon, and then
no. That's not how that works, boo.
Bro.
Anyway, now we're on to the what you've all been waiting for.
Have they?
You probably haven't been waiting for it, but we're gonna do our take on the slap. Because we had a very heated discussion on Monday.
Discussion?
Yes, number one, I felt attacked. I was like, dang, I'm just presenting another point of view, and he's over here like, no, because you wouldn't let me get up here and do that. I was like, excuse me, this is not about you and I. This is just about the situation at hand.
Okay. Let's somewhat try to get a timeline of everything that we know in society about their
what we
marriage.
Think we know.
What we have a timeline from of last year when this whole thing started, like literally a year ago when that first interview came out of August Alsina. If August Alsina didn't come out and confirm rumors about him and Jada, this would never been spilled out on the table.
So it's August's fault?
Yes.
When are we getting to this laugh?
It was levels to this shit, bro. I mean, that part has nothing to do with it. I think my take on it is I think Will is so worn down and beaten as a man that he had a moment of him feeling like a coward again, like he wrote about in his book and everything. So
I didn't read his book.
No, but I didn't really read it. It was just from watching this episode or this YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Okay, I did watch all of those though.
All of them?
Yeah. Remember I sat there on the couch while you were here one night.
Oh, yes, I started him. Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't remember this part when he was talking about the expert
there was a lot of things that I found that was very interesting. You also saw a different side of him because he was trying to lose weight simultaneously while doing writing his book and like doing all these other things. So it was really interesting because you saw more of like what you expect to happen with real people. Yes,
he being humanized.
He didn't lose the weight and he was just like whatever. Like I don't care. Like he at one point he got up and walked off. He never showed up to his trainer appointments and he brought his trainer with him to wherever. I think they were in.
So let me
somewhere.
As a viewer. Did it make you, if you were watching pretty much those episodes and everything, did it make you feel more appreciative of knowing Will Smith is more humanized, saying like, oh, he doesn't go all out on these exercises if he's not really determined? Like if it's a movie role not in it, it's like a human.
It didn't make me feel different, but it made me see a different side of him.
Okay,
like, It made me see like things that you
he's
don't
not always,
get to see because you're
happy.
only seeing, half an inch.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like you don't, like you'll see the other side of him instead of being an always happy, funny ass actor and everything. Because no one ever sees Will Smith mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That's the thing. But all right. So this excerpt from his book, it's a good minute. So,
Act 1, Chapter 1, Fear. Daddy-O was one of the greatest blessings of my life and also one of my greatest sources of pain. There were two issues. First, he had a brutal temper. And second, his drinking. When he was angry or drunk, he became an idiot. He would break his own rules, subvert his own objectives, destroy his own things. My mom is in many ways the total opposite of my father. Whereas Daddy-O was the boisterous, charismatic center of attention, my mom carried a quiet, reserved elegance. She loved words and always chose them carefully. My mother spoke with an academic sophistication. As much as we all suffered under Daddy-O's militaristic views of love and family, nobody suffered more than my mother. Each of my siblings remembers that night in the bedroom. With me standing there in the doorway, I watched my father punch my mother so hard that she spit up blood. That moment, probably more than any other moment in my life, has defined who I am today. I was my mom's oldest son. I was less than 10 yards away, and I was the only chance she had for help. Yet I did nothing. It was then that my young identity congealed in my mind. An unshakable feeling that no matter what I have done, no matter how successful I've become, no matter how much money I've made or how many #1 hits I've had, how many box office records I've broken, there's that subtle and silent feeling always pulsating in the back of my mind that I'm a coward, that I've failed.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cut it down. Most of that was
long. Like you could have cut it. It's okay.
I'm gonna cut it before I post this anyways. But yeah, I was trying to get to that point right there of him having a moment of being a child and knowing that his father was abusive and everything, and watching his mom get punched in the face or assaulted and everything, and he couldn't do anything about it. He felt like a coward in a moment. I feel like that was a moment during the Oscars that he was like, "Yo, I'm tired. This is my moment. This is my moment." And I feel like the fact that he's being so transparent on his YouTube, Red Table Talk, and like sharing all this information that the book writing and everything, it's opened him up for so much emotion that he's not like processing it really well. I guess,
or he's trying to figure out how to process. I feel like it's a good point.
Previous traumas are popping up and everything,
right?
Because now this is where I get the argument, because I feel like this is why I get defensive when you come to like, oh, I don't need you protecting me and everything, but I feel like because I've witnessed verbal abuse in my household and everything, and I haven't done much anything until at one point I did, and now I have like this super protective feeling now of like I won't let nobody talk to somebody like that in a disrespectful way. So I get really.
So this is where I sit on that. You always say it's that I don't want you to come to my defense, and it's not that. This is where I sit. I sit in a spot where I've never been someone who's been outspoken or outright, if that makes sense. I've never come to my own defense, if that makes sense. So when you come to my defense, I lose my voice. I feel like I lose my voice. I don't then have the opportunity to come back with something. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't allow me to then fight my fight, if that makes sense.
But you just say you lose your voice when you
interject, is what I'm saying.
So you want me as a husband to just stand on the sideline?
No. I'm saying that's the point where I sit when you always say it as what do you call it? What did you just say it was? That I don't like that you what'd you say, come to my defense or something like that?
Yeah.
But that's not how I see it. I see it as when you speak up for me, I then never get a chance to come back with that comeback, if that makes sense.
Why do you need Okay, but why do you need a comeback if a man's sitting there arguing with you and call you out your name and shit, and I'm like in the driveway or something like that, and you're in the driveway going back and forth with him?
But I'm saying I never get to go. I never get to do a back and forth. Is my point.
Why do you feel the need to go back and forth with a?
I don't want to go back and forth.
But why do you feel?
Why do you always assume it's a man?
That's what I'm putting that. Okay,
you're just putting
scenario.
it in the scenario of
where I would need to step in as a husband to stand my ground to show that you are disrespecting my wife. If Chris Rock is disrespecting somebody's wife, he felt the need to defend his wife, so that was his actions. Granted, the violence was unexpected.
I think it was. Well, clearly it was unexpected. I mean, if you see half the people's face in the crowd, very unexpected. I think for some people, and again, you can only speak for yourself, right? What would you have done in that moment? Would you have gotten on stage and slapped that person, or would you have yelled from the crowd? Would you have let him have it behind the stage? You know what I mean? There's a lot of variables that we're not really privy to because that's not the life that we live.
No,
we don't get to sit front row at the Oscars.
No.
They don't invite us there.
Yeah, that's why it's
you know
hilarious.
What I mean? So
okay, and this is another thing that's crazy. So I'm on, no pun intended, the Wild Wild West. Being on Twitter.
That was definitely a pun. We talked about that.
Oh no, I know my pad. Yeah, just seeing how become everybody can fuck Jada, but you can't say her name. Mm-hmm. Yo, if me and you are in a marriage and we are in agreement to have an open marriage,
right?
That's between
not anybody
us.
Else's.
But
right.
when they let it out in the public,
then people feel like they're entitled.
But it shouldn't affect us because we are in agreement of our marriage. Okay, y'all know we fuck other people. So what? That's not affecting me. I don't care that she's fucking other somebody else. I'm good. I'm a celebrity. I have my fuck around.
Right. I think though, for me, what I got out of the situation, other than wow, didn't see that coming kind of a thing, was I didn't take it so much as a slap in the face to Chris Rock, although it physically was.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a more of
society.
Yes, it was a more. It's us. We're the problem.
The joke is done.
It's us. We're the issue. And although he physically smacked Chris Rock, really he was smacking us.
Yeah.
Because we're too nosy. We want to be in their business. We've been talking about them for 2 years.
We're nosy, but it's the fact that they put this out there for everybody to know. But for them to put out there for us to know, it's not for us to give our opinion on it and make it seem like that matters. If they're in an open marriage, that's their marriage. Mm-hmm. You can't say how a traditional open marriage should run. If they want to have the open marriage like that, they can go ahead, fuck around if you want. Shit. But you talking about my wife, you're gonna fuck around and find out what these hands do. That's what's gonna happen. Shit, she can fuck around. You can't fuck around and you're gonna find out. That's what's gonna happen. All right. So, back to the scenario of this driveway. Why do you feel you gotta get the last word in or get your word in?
I'm not saying I have to get the last word in, and I'm not saying that you should never interject. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when I'm saying the feeling of you solely interact in goodness gracious, you slowly interject or quickly interjecting before I'm even able to give my rebuttal, I feel gypped of that, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so what would be the trigger word for okay?
Oh, there's not, but I'm just saying that's where I sit on this side. You always say I don't want you to come to my defense, and it's not that. That's not what I'm saying. I've never been someone who's been able to be outwardly spoken like that. If somebody says something that's mean and offends me, I just will laugh it off and walk away. You know what I mean? I'm not someone who's confrontational. So when you become the confrontational one, I try not to be, okay? But you take that away from me. I don't get that opportunity. I have to back up, and I have to be the one to say okay, relax, we got it. You know what I mean?
Listen, man. She thought I was a cop.
Okay, but that was the other thing that I didn't understand in this whole situation, right? Because we've been in situations where you've felt that you needed to come to my defense. Mm-hmm. What Jada didn't do, and I found very interesting for me, is that any time that you have reacted in any way outwardly, right, that is out of character for you on a normal day to day, there's always a touch point. Even if I don't say something to you, I touch you just to be like, all right, we got it. You know what I mean? As all right, you know what I mean?
Dial it back.
Let's dial it back. I got you, right? None of that. There was none of that.
Because
she sat there and just was like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Because wait, right here. Right.
Here is an
On my head,
episode
great.
you have not
So
seen.
she is pretty much when Chris Rock reacts and says Will Smith smacked the shit out of me, and Will's walking back. You would think a typical wife would probably like, try to reach over or something,
Right. Acknowledge
and
that, like,
soothe,
okay.
or at least stand by her husband or something like that, because there's a good 2 feet between them. I don't know why.
Why are those tables so big?
They're so spaced out. But when he says that, she laughs with the crowd's reaction,
right?
As like you said, at the joke. When he's dead ass, like he just slapped the shit out of me. Y'all seen this and y'all laughing at it. So it begs that question. Was that shit staged? Because Oscar was feeling dry as elbows.
People said that about the front half, right? Because
was talking about it.
Will initially laughed at the joke,
mm-hmm.
or and again, it could be misconstrued, right?
Listen,
he could have been laughing at the tail end of the joke before
that,
right?
And that's exactly what
Possibly.
I was saying. Or have you ever?
But he does look at her and look for her acknowledgement of what was just said.
It cuts away. But have you ever been around your friend, anybody who thinks they're funny, and you laugh at a dry ass joke to make them feel like it was funny, to help with their confidence? You don't want to sit there with a stone ass face being a comedic actor and not responding to a laugh. Of course you would, because you felt disrespected. But he's laughing at a friend of his, a comedian. He's a comedic actor. I'm gonna make you feel like that joke hit. So I'm gonna laugh until I see, oh shit, she ain't like that one. It was whack.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
It didn't hit.
It didn't hit. The 30-year-old joke was a bomb. So let's. And it was like, oh, what's the problem? Yeah, Demi Moore was hot. I'm like, you know something, bro? No one gives a fuck about how hot she looks in that movie. All right. Fucking celebrities will come out the comedians will come out the woodworks, getting so defensive, and I was getting so annoyed, just like, why do y'all call somebody a bitch? Like, what? Just the bitch word, it was like driving me crazy.
Well, because that's your trigger word.
Oh man, I don't know what it was. Yeah, it really is a trigger word. That's funny.
Word. That's why.
Wow,
that's why that offended you, because that is your trigger word.
Yeah, like cause she's over, cause a bald headed bitch. I'm like, yo, y'all are wilding, bro. It's always the men who are probably physically abusive to their women or verbally abusive that are like, what's with those wild? I wouldn't do it if my wife was fucking other women. Bro, it's not the point.
That's what it all comes down to. It's like, okay, so you're not going to back your wife because
the same men who will fuck around on their other half.
God forbid their wife does something.
Yep. So that it really shows some true colors about how some of the men of how they feel about protecting women and everything. It's like you really don't care, because you saying you wouldn't stop somebody or stand for your partner. Granted, okay. Granted, the whole Oscar thing, but my part was like, yo, if I felt the disrespect was are
you tired or am I tired?
Both. Shit, what's the phrase though? It's like the apology should be as loud as the insult.
The apology should be as loud as the insult was.
So you insult me, my apology back to you as a slap. No, I'm joking. But no, I feel like if you're in front of everybody right now, listen, he's in some hot water. Yo, there's some clips I gotta show. God damn.
He doesn't even know what he's gotta show. He's gotta show everything.
So Chris Rock, now on his defense, last year he went on TV. This is literally our last part of our show.
Before we go to Chris Rock, right? Because this is a different point of view. In Will's shoes, not knowing all that you know, right? Thinking about you in defense of me. Would you go up on stage and smack somebody in the face? Like in a public forum like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like for me,
I want my reaction to be as loud as that disrespect. You want to embarrass me in front of everybody right here? I'm gonna show you. There's been comedians all in the past who've crossed that fucking line when they're doing crowd work. When they're working on one person in the crowd and they tell them stop it, or like they're showing no laughing reaction, you're still going in. You don't know the fuck's gonna happen when we leave this stage at night. You don't know the fuck's going on. You ain't got no security.
Right.
These comedians who are not like Kevin Hart and everything, they have no security. They're by themselves going bar to bar after a show. You're solo, so that job title, man, it's a
right. It doesn't save you from it.
Yeah, you have no security with that shit, bro. So yeah, if you're doing crowd work and I'm showing no pleasure in the joke with everybody, if I'm not laughing with everybody, might be on site when I see you. Nah,
we see you in the parking lot.
I don't know. I'm not really want to comfort you. People be bugging nowadays. People pulling out a gun out of nowhere now, like some GTA fucking cheat code. So Chris Rock, I mean, granted, everybody's pulled up this whole 2016 Oscar thing. I'm trying to get bid on his defense. Try.
What did he say at the 20? Oh, that was the joke about them not being there.
Now, the 2016 Oscars Oscars so white because there was no black nominees in that, so no black people black celebrities showed up to this one, but Chris Rock is here, and now you look like you're like pandering or shucking and jiving, as people would say, to the white crowd for the Oscars. So
Code
now,
switching.
no, yes, okay. That's see, look there. You know the word. Okay, okay.
Let me go. That was gonna be a whole topic, but I couldn't figure out how to spin it.
Now that happened in 2016. So damn. All right. Maybe we'll drag him on the bus.
I think you should have drawn a map.
I really should have. Because I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about his shit real quick. Because he's got a disability that not many people know about, which you didn't know about until I mentioned to you earlier today.
I just thought you were reading me a Bible verse.
All right, so here's Chris Rock explaining his. But I'm trying to shoot his defense, but it's kind of hard.
Chris, you recently opened up about going to therapy for the first time. I'm so impressed with that. And you were diagnosed with something called a nonverbal learning disorder. What is that? Is that like dyslexia, sort of like a learning disorder like that? How has it affected you throughout your life? Tell us.
Okay, how do I explain it? It's like a friend of mine said I may have Asperger's. And I got myself tested, so I had to go through this what's the word? I had to get tested in a
battery of tests.
Yeah, battery of tests. So like 9 hours of tests, like tests you would give, whatever, right? And they came back. They said you don't have Asperger's, but you have something very close to it, and it's called NVLD. Nonverbal learning disorder. And one of the things is I have a hard time picking up social cues. Like when I talk to people, I hear the words, but if you're mad at me, if you're feeling a certain way, I might have a hard time picking that up. And it's really great. I'm talking like Joy's here right now, because I remember when I was young, every now and then Joy and Susie Essman would pull me to the side and like kind of give me like etiquette lesson and kind of like, dude, what's up with you? You're not like asking questions. You're not like, so they even knew back then I was a little off.
So, I mean, I don't know how well that transpired with like being a comedian.
I've actually never heard of that before. And I've heard of lots of acronyms when it comes to like children being diagnosed. You know what I mean? Like different levels of autism, Asperger's. That's one that I've never actually heard of. So when you said that, I was like, what did you just read me?
Yeah. So, and Chris Rock is pretty much kind of blackballed for the 2016 Oscar. And I guess if you want to say letting this shit slide. Now he's doing, I guess 9-10 years ago, he was on HBO or something like that. And doing a sit down with Jerry Seinfeld, Ricky Gervais, and Louis C.K. People on social media are pissed about this. So this is the exchange between the four comedians.
White people are rich. They're just rich forever and ever. Even their kids are rich. Yeah. But when a black guy gets rich, it's countdown to when he's poor again.
He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever.
Look who's not laughing.
Like,
I don't think he could do that.
What?
I don't think he has those
there's
qualities.
only two. You don't even understand.
Really?
You don't really know him. Like I've worked with him.
No, like you're.
No, Jerry's like, no, I've removed people from my top 8 from because of that word. I think that's not funny.
Right.
So
that is too close to home.
So people are like, yo, you really just like shooting the shit with these guys and they're shooting the N-word around and you're fine with it? You're practically giving them a pass. It'd be like racist as fuck around you. And we already know how Louis C.K. works with his creepy ways. So my defense, where I stand on this, fuck around and find out. I have a limit, but if you call,
I think everybody has.
If you call her the B word,
bald-headed hoe.
You can say that. You call her bird.
You call her banana.
Banana head, bananas and pajamas, blueberry muffin. I don't give a fuck. But if you say the female dog, I'm gonna come out the fucking clubhouse tree in the back of the house we don't even have. I'm just gonna swoop out of nowhere with a I don't know. It's a trigger word for me. I just lose it. So respect. All right. I'm Damn, I'm trying to get my applause before you wrap this shit up. My shit's locked. So yeah, so okay, don't keep talking. No. Shut the hell up.
I don't know which one's which.
Yeah, are you?
That's not even real shirt.
Yeah.
So you've been.
You gotta be through that whole shit. I'm gonna wrap the shit up anyways. So do you have any? Yo, it's gonna start over again. Yo, you must say you're kidding me. Yo, what the?
What is happening? You need to get out of that.
I'm done. You got anything else over there?
Gosh.
Wait. So what do you stand on this?
I mean, from my point of view, like I get why it happened. You don't even understand. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like it was completely out of left field, right? It wasn't just like he stormed on stage and like that was why.
What if Chris knew about this before in the past and like, yo,
knew about the joke?
Yeah, or knew about her hair. How about that if he knew?
If he knew, then completely like hands down justified. You know what I mean?
Like
I
didn't for her.
I didn't know about it. So like to see all that stuff afterwards, I was like, wait, when did this happen? You know what I mean? So of course then it becomes like it was completely distasteful and it clearly was not a good joke. Like it wasn't, right? And so for me, I totally get where Will's coming from. I do think that there's a lot of people, and I think for myself, I probably would have done things a little bit differently. It would, for me, like that's not my personality to be like right out front like that. Because I also would think that I guess I'm surprised that he didn't. It's almost like he didn't even think about like everything that would transpire. You know what I mean?
Or what would be the consequences?
Right. What would be the consequences after the fact?
Oh, well, that people will react like this bitch is 9/11 all over again.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I would assume you still see all of that stuff, like potentially the backlash from all of that. You know what I mean? Regardless of what you felt.
Honestly.
But I'm just saying, well, I guess too, because I'm thinking about, right, if his reaction to this was not just singly because of the joke that was said, but because of everything that's transpired because of the media and us and like, you know, basically putting them both under a microscope, to then make this outward statement, right, with the slap to the face, you're putting your family under even more scrutiny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I guess I'm like, wow, like, and I understand, like, I don't think it was something that he sat there and pondered. Like, he clearly made the decision right then and there, and that was just what he wanted to do. But
at the end of the
like,
day,
that's what I think about too. Like, damn, like.
But at the end of the day, the problem is that we've all seen Will Smith in his good guy image for so long. What's the problem with somebody having a fucking snapping moment and everybody just going, "Oh, he's crazy. He's fucking crazy."
I haven't heard that, but I mean,
all these celebrities
think that we
crazy,
have to stop asking for other people's opinions because this is how we got here in the first place.
Wait, who's asking for an opinion? No, it's just that we were all knowing Will Smith as this good guy who has never had a moment.
No, I'm talking about all the celebrities that think we care about their opinions. Like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Nobody. Okay, I understand that you were being interviewed, but nobody asked you for your opinion. Were you at the Oscars? Were you invited? I don't think you were.
You have a whole is it exposition or something like that or whatever court case where
exposition?
Yeah, that's I can't say that word right now. It's too late. Where you like have to argue your case about you pretty much shaming your now ex-girlfriend who committed suicide about you calling her fat and everything and convincing her to take like weight loss pills and everything.
Right.
Like, you are not clean. Alec Baldwin, sir.
My God, to see him, I was like, you
sir,
literally shot a woman on your set. Like, you don't even get to come outside, okay?
And you slandered your daughter on voicemail. So how do you feel about women really? Because you shot the woman on the set.
Jesus.
Wasn't it a woman? It was a woman, right? I believe it was a woman.
It was a woman.
It's just amazing. It's just there's just
people just please keep your opinions to yourselves, I guess.
And if we start with
as we say our opinions.
Yeah. Hey man, well,
look at us being hypocrites.
I'm standing on my opinion on how I feel about this. Fuck around and find out. I'm just wrapping this up. It's just amazing to see how everybody's like, oh, violence should happen anyway, but yet we've had all these crimes happen.
My favorite line was, if this was someone else, it would have gone down differently. Okay. And I said, I call BS.
I call bullshit. What do you think?
Do you want us to list all the people that it clearly didn't happen for, and yet they continue to keep their Oscars?
I love comedians who are like, If The Rock went up there right now and said, why the fuck are we bringing like Dwayne Johnson's big ass up there in the equation?
He was just as confused in the back as everybody else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dwayne was like, okay, he slapped me, but I'll beat his ass after this when we go backstage. Like he probably went off like that and said something, but nah. And I don't want no behind the scenes tweet that happened that there was a scuffle back. I don't want to see that. If you're gonna insult me, you better slap me on stage. You know what I'm saying? Let me get off this shit. Yeah, I've been stewing in thoughts with this shit
for 4 days.
Yeah, because it's annoying seeing
killing him.
Because it's Twitter. It's fucking Twitter.
I know Twitter. It's well.
Oh, you know what we should have brought up?
What?
Sunday School China.
Oh my god.
Nah, we'll wrap it up now. We gotta go. This is it of it.
We'll give you parenting tips later.
Yeah. So you got anything else over there?
No.
All right. Ooh, that's a smooth. I gotta fix that now. You got me mad shook.
It's
now.
not even long enough. You gotta make it longer.
Nah, if you hear me out the copyright strike, I'm already shook with that.
Oh my gosh.
It already happened like 4 episodes on our first episode with the outro. We had to change everything up. All right, so that's everything we have for the episode today, based on Will Smith and Chris Rock, of course. So, like 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
No, it was like 20. I told you it would be there.
Shit. Video will be up on Saturday. Don't fuck around with April Fools, because you will find out. Gotta go. Bye. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz.